This just in, we've heard reports of J1mmy, aka Jimmy, is planning to bring back the RuneScape machinima community by building up a clan for those interested in helping or making machinimas themselves. Here today, we're interviewing the man himself, Jimmy. So, Jimmy, what made you interested in bringing back the RS machinima community?
Well, honestly, growing up, I always used to watch all of the machinima videos by Max Boyson, Tanoob Show, all those guys, and over the past years, I've kind of just drifted of playing on RuneScape, and there's really been no noticeable, videos that are strictly machinima. I mean, sometimes YouTubers will kind of release little baby machinimas here and there, but there's no one truly dedicated to making machinimas. So I was like, you know what? This community deserves to still be alive. So I was like, you know what? Let's do this. Let's start making some videos here. And that's all about that.
What inspired you to make your Just Some series?
The Just Some series, I didn't even expect it to become a series. Pretty much I was just AFK fishing sharks for about a week straight until I finally just looked at my screen for a second and realized what I was actually doing. Just overanalyzed it completely and just decided to improvise a little rant. And after I just recorded myself ranting, I added the little text above my guy's head, and people loved it. So I just became the Just Some guy making those videos, and it's probably my biggest demand for videos, which is cool because I want to keep it going.
I love those series myself. Whom or what has influenced you to make machinimas yourself?
Well, in the past, everyone has watched Tanoob Show, but I mean, looking back, honestly, Tanoob Show, I don't think he was the greatest. He was the most watched, but I don't think he was the greatest. Definitely Drummer Guy 59, also known as Robs. He honestly had some of the most influential, I guess you could say, videos. And just his style overall, it's just a fun little style going on. I mean, I try to, separate myself from past YouTubers and kind of build myself up. But he was a big one. But I also get a lot of my styles and influence from video makers that aren't actually RuneScape, like Penguin Zero or Critical or Psychic Pebbles and all of them. It's just mostly the comedy video makers.
I see. Used to watch the Noob Show all the time. They were pretty great. I love their Barrows raps. Maybe you should make something like that sometime.
No.
If you had to remake one of your videos again, which one would you choose and why?
Remaking a video. I mean, personally, I wouldn't actually remake my videos because what I've learned in the past is to look back at your videos and just kind of learn from your mistakes. But if I really did have to remake one, I would definitely remake my Just Some Divination video, put some more thought into it, just because I got so hype over the fact that my fishing video blew up, and I was just like, oh, I gotta put another one out there. So I kind of rushed it a little bit. I could have been a little more, I don't know, maybe smarter about which words I chose to use, and I think it would have done a little bit better. Even though it's one of my top viewed videos, I'd still, change around a few things.
Yeah, I noticed like lots of people were like hating on you for cussing a lot in that video, and I've noticed you started cussing a lot less in your videos.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone knows me in real life, which I mean, only the cool people know me in real life, but you know that I am not a clean-mouthed person. I cuss a lot. I don't know, it's just me as a person. I don't find words offensive personally, unless it's completely just used in a derogatory way. But other than that, I mean, it's just my vocabulary in general. But, sometimes you do have to make the sacrifice and give the people what they want. So, yeah, I have cut down on, the swearing in my videos.
Cool, that's cool. Do you have any advice for fellow RuneScape machinima makers?
Yes. For RuneScape machinima makers, or those who want to get into the machinima making community, I would definitely say sit down and write a script and put it down for about 8 hours and then relook at it, because rushing a video is the worst thing you can do. I've done it many times and I'm going to do it many times more. It's just when you get caught up in making the videos, you tend to rush them, and you just want to have that thrill of people giving you feedback. But honestly, the best thing to do is, despite all the people just begging you for videos, is to just slow it down and really take your time with everything you put out.
Alright. And, in your opinion, what is the hardest part of making a machinima?
The hardest part, probably the editing overall. Editing is a make it or break it for a video, honestly. I mean, it's one thing to know your camera angles and your script, but I mean, if it's not put together in a nice, good-looking way, it's gonna ruin the entire video. It's just the little things, from the transitions you use to when you cut to when you place the actual, the voice recording. You want to make it as realistic to a real life skit as possible, and that's really a difficult thing given the circumstances of actually making these videos.
You try and make it RS themed and whatnot?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a crazy thing once you actually get into it, because if you've ever made a real skit with a actual video camera in real life with your friends, it's completely different than making it on RuneScape. It's crazy.
And last but not least, do you have anything specific you want to say to your viewers before we go?
To my viewers, god damn, if you're someone who watches my videos and sends an email to yourself whenever one of my videos comes out, you are a goddamn champion, I'll tell you what, because I mean, the only motivation I truly have to make these videos is from the people who watch them, because I like making people laugh. So if you do watch my videos, thank you, and if you're a future viewer, fucking, you're cool, man.